Hi everyone. Have you ever opened an Excel file with 100 or even 1000 of rows and thought, how am I supposed to understand all this data? This is exactly where pivot table comes in. A pivot table is like a smart summary machine in the Excel. It takes messy, long data and basically turn it out into the clear, meaningful insight without formula and without any stress. So ultimately, instead of checking rows one by one and instead of manually adding totals or instead of making any mistakes, a pivot table lets you rotate, group, and summarize data in just a few clicks. So let's try to understand this in by using an example. So for example, I have this data you can see over there. So in this case, I want to understand like how pivot table will work. Let me select this insert. Then I go to the pivot table. Then it will ask me what table range or like what kind of data you want to have your pivot into. So now Excel is intelligent enough so that it is already taking the data from sheet 1 because I am into the sheet 1, but now I want to select it from which data range I have to work into. So I have selected the range, and now I'm going to the new worksheet. You can go to the existing worksheet as well, but I do not have the space over here, so I'm selecting the new worksheet. All right, now you can see we have our pivot table 4 and we have all our entities written over here. So for example, let's go to the first sheet. I have some question, like for example, I'll take this one. Find the total sales amount for each city. So now as of now, you can see we have the less number of data, but in case you have the thousand of rows and you have like multiple rows in one go, then how will you gonna do this? So let's understand this by using our pivot table. So let me take the city into the rows. So ultimately I'll get these rows into my cities, and now I want to check like what amount of sales has been captured by these cities. So ultimately from sheet 1 you can see this one. So we have multiple rows, right? And we were having like Bangalore for two times, but over here we have Bangalore written on the one time only because it is getting sum of sales amount for Bangalore itself. Now I want to see like what were the product that Bangalore has sold. So now I take it to in the column. Then I'll check it the laptop, mobile, tablets, and these were the grand total of it. If I want to see that in another way, let's look into this way. So you can also check it out like Bangalore laptop and tablets, and Chennai mobile, laptop, tablet, mobile. So you can like place your data anywhere as per your ease, and I want to select for example by filter itself, and I'll keep the product over here into the rows. So now I can see like laptop, mobile, and tablet are written over here, but I have the sales amount. Now I need to select one by one. For example, I just want to see for the Bangalore. Okay, so it will give it to me like a laptop sales was like 1,30,000 and the tablet sale was 45,000. So now see like how easy it is to understand your data. But in that case, if you had the long data, it would be like a great problem for you. So why do we use the pivot table? To quickly find total, average, and counts, to compare data easily, city wise, product wise, or the month wise, to make better decisions in the less time, and most important, to look data super clean. I hope it understand and you are able to get it.